Your words flow out into the universe like ripples on a cosmic pond, creating the very reality you speak into existence. The power to change your entire life has been inside you all along, waiting to be awakened through the way you talk to the universe. Every single day, you're sending out messages to the great beyond. But most people never realize just how powerful these messages really are. You see, when you start talking to the universe the right way, amazing things begin to unfold. Doors open, paths clear, and what seemed impossible suddenly becomes possible. Think about it. Every thought you have, every word you speak, is like dropping a pebble into a pond. Those ripples go out far beyond what you can see. Some people might call this wishful thinking, but the truth is much deeper than that. This isn't about making wishes. It's about having a real conversation with the force that shapes our world. And just like any conversation, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Right now, you might be wondering why some people seem to get everything they ask for, while others struggle to make any progress at all. The secret isn't in what they're asking for, it's in how they're asking. When you understand this simple truth, everything changes. The universe isn't playing favorites, it's simply responding to those who know how to speak its language. Let's be honest. Most of us have been talking to the universe all wrong. We fill our minds with doubt, worry, and fear, then wonder why things aren't working out. It's like trying to tune into your favorite radio station, but keeping the dial stuck between channels. All you get is static and noise, when what you really want is crystal clear reception. Those negative thoughts you carry around. I can't do this. Things never work out for me. I'm not good enough. They're not just thoughts. They're powerful messages you're sending out into the universe. And here's the thing. The universe doesn't judge whether these messages are good or bad. It simply says yes to whatever you're putting out there. So when you focus on what's wrong, you get more of what's wrong. When you focus on what's missing, you get more of what's missing. But there's good news. You can change this pattern starting right now. The first step is becoming aware of how you've been talking to yourself and the universe. Pay attention to your daily thoughts and words. Notice how often you expect things to go wrong. Catch yourself when you're speaking from a place of lack instead of abundance. This awareness alone is powerful enough to start shifting things in your life. Now that you understand the impact of your words, it's time to learn the art of speaking in a way that the universe can really hear you. This isn't about fancy rituals or complicated prayers. It's about speaking with clarity, conviction, and truth. When you make a request to the universe, you need to feel it in every cell of your body, as if it's already happened. The universe doesn't understand maybe or hopefully or someday. It understands I am, and I have, and I create. When you say, I want to be successful, the universe hears, I want. And that's exactly what you get, more wanting. Instead, try saying, I am successful, or success flows to me easily. Feel the difference? One comes from a place of lack, while the other comes from a place of abundance. Think of it like placing an order at a restaurant. You wouldn't tell the server, I want to not be hungry anymore, or I hope I might get some food soon. No, you'd be specific about what you want, confident that it's coming, and grateful when it arrives. The universe works the same way. Be clear, be confident, and be grateful in advance. The key to making this work is emotion. Your words need to carry the energy of what you're asking for. If you're asking for love but feeling lonely, that's the energy you're really sending out. If you're asking for abundance but feeling scared about money, that fear is what the universe picks up on. Your emotions are like the volume control on your cosmic radio. They determine how strong your signal is. Remember, too, that timing isn't up to you. The universe operates on its own schedule, moving pieces into place in ways you can't always see. Your job isn't to figure out how or when things will happen. Your job is to stay clear in your communication, strong in your faith, and open to receiving what you've asked for, even if it comes in an unexpected way. Start practicing this new way of speaking to the universe with small things first. Ask for a parking spot, a phone call from a friend, or a solution to a minor problem. Notice how differently you feel when you ask with confidence instead of doubt. Pay attention to how the universe responds when you speak its language. These small successes build your faith and prepare you for bigger manifestations. As you get better at this sacred communication, you'll start to notice something fascinating. The universe often exceeds your expectations. You might ask for a new job and end up with a whole new career path that's better than anything you imagined. You could ask for love and find yourself surrounded by more love in all areas of your life, not just romance. This happens because the universe doesn't think in limitations the way we do. It sees the bigger picture and knows what will truly serve your highest good. Practice tuning into your inner voice, that quiet knowing that guides you toward or away from certain choices. This inner voice is actually the universe speaking back to you, offering guidance and direction. The more you listen to and trust this voice, the stronger your connection to universal wisdom becomes. It's like building any relationship. The more you invest in clear, honest communication, the stronger the bond grows. Think of your relationship with the universe as a dance. Sometimes you lead with your intentions and desires, and sometimes you follow the universe's lead by staying open to unexpected opportunities. This back and forth creates a beautiful flow in your life, where manifesting becomes natural and effortless. You'll find yourself saying, "Of course," instead of "I can't believe it," when good things happen. When you ask the universe for something, you need to be as clear as pure crystal. Vague requests get vague results. Think about it like using a GPS. You wouldn't just type in "somewhere nice." You'd put in the exact address of where you want to go. The universe needs that same level of clarity from you. Many people make the mistake of focusing on what they don't want. They say things like, "I don't want to be broke anymore," or "I don't want to feel lonely." But here's the thing. The universe doesn't process negatives. When you say "don't want," it just hears "want" and "broke" and "lonely." That's why you need to flip these statements around completely. Instead of saying what you don't want, say exactly what you do want. Your words need to paint a picture so real you can almost touch it. Don't just ask for money. Ask for financial freedom that lets you travel, help others, and live comfortably. Don't just ask for love. Ask for deep, meaningful connections that bring joy and growth to your life. The more detailed your request, the clearer the universe's response will be. Here's a truth that can change your life. Gratitude is like a magnet for miracles. When you're truly thankful for what you already have, you create a powerful energy that attracts even more good things into your life. It's like telling the universe, "Hey, I really appreciate everything you're doing for me." And just like anyone else, when the universe feels appreciated, it wants to give you more reasons to be grateful. Start and end each day by counting your blessings. Even on your worst days, you can find something to be thankful for. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the bed you sleep in. These might seem like small things, but being grateful for them opens the door for bigger blessings. It's like training your eyes to spot gold. Once you start looking for things to be grateful for, you find them everywhere. The real magic happens when you can feel grateful for things before they arrive. When you can sincerely thank the universe for the perfect job while you're still job hunting, or express gratitude for perfect health while you're healing, you're showing complete trust in the universe's plan. This kind of faith doesn't go unnoticed. The universe responds to this level of trust by moving mountains to make your desires reality. Once you start speaking clearly to the universe, get ready for answers to show up in unexpected ways. These might come as coincidences, which aren't really coincidences at all, signs you keep seeing over and over, or random conversations that give you exactly the information you need. The universe loves to communicate through these little winks and nudges. Maybe you're thinking about starting a new business, and suddenly you keep seeing articles about entrepreneurs. Or you're considering moving to a new city, and people keep mentioning that exact place in conversation. These aren't accidents. They're the universe's way of giving you gentle confirmation that you're on the right track. Think of them as cosmic thumbs-up signs. But here's something really important to understand. The universe operates on its own timeline. In our fast food, instant download world, we expect everything to happen right away. But some things need time to develop. Just like you can't make a flower bloom faster by pulling on its petals, you can't rush the universe's perfect timing. Sometimes what seems like a delay is actually perfect orchestration, pieces being moved into place in ways you can't see yet. Trust is your best friend during these waiting periods. When you trust in divine timing, you stop worrying about the when and start focusing on the what you can do right now to stay in alignment with your desires. Maybe that means taking a class to learn new skills, or working on becoming the kind of person who could handle your dream when it arrives. The universe uses these waiting periods to prepare you for what's coming. Learn to read these signs like you'd read a love letter from the universe. They're not just random events. They're personal messages meant just for you. The more you acknowledge and thank the universe for these signs, the more of them you'll receive. It's like tuning your radio to pick up a station more clearly. The signal has always been there, but now you're better at receiving it. Pay special attention to repeated patterns. If you keep seeing the same number sequence, or running into the same type of situation, or hearing the same message from different sources, that's the universe trying to get your attention. Don't brush these off as coincidence. Ask yourself what message these patterns might be trying to convey. The answer often comes when you're quiet enough to listen. Think of your connection with the universe like tending to a garden. You can't just plant the seeds and walk away. You need to water them, pull the weeds, and give them daily attention. Your relationship with the universe needs this same kind of loving care. Each day brings a fresh chance to strengthen this sacred bond. Set aside quiet time each morning before the world gets noisy. This doesn't have to be complicated. Even 5 minutes of peaceful connection can make a huge difference. During this time, just sit quietly and feel the energy flowing through and around you. Think of it as checking your spiritual emails, seeing what messages the universe has sent overnight. Some people call this meditation, but really it's just sacred listening time. Your connection grows stronger when you keep your energy clear and positive. This means watching what you feed your mind, just like you watch what you feed your body. The news you watch, the conversations you have, the thoughts you allow to stay, all of these affect your ability to hear the universe clearly. When you notice negative energy creeping in, imagine yourself cleaning it away like washing a window. The clearer the window, the more light can shine through. Here's something amazing that happens when you get in sync with the universe. Everything around you starts to change. It's like dropping a stone in a pond and watching the ripples spread out in all directions. First, you might notice small changes in how you feel. You'll wake up more excited about the day ahead. You'll handle problems with more grace. You'll start attracting people who match your new energy. Then bigger changes start rolling in. Relationships that weren't serving your highest good either transform or gently fade away. New opportunities show up that perfectly match your dreams. Things that used to stress you out don't bother you as much anymore. It's not that life becomes perfect. It's that you start flowing with life instead of fighting against it. Watch how your words begin to carry more power. When you speak from this aligned place, people listen differently. They feel your conviction, your certainty, your connection to something bigger. You become like a lighthouse, showing others what's possible when you trust in universal wisdom. Without even trying, you inspire people around you to raise their own energy and expectations. When you really get this universal communication thing down, life takes on an almost magical quality. You start experiencing what some people call synchronicity, being in the right place at the right time, meeting exactly the right people, finding exactly what you need right when you need it. It's like the universe rolls out a red carpet in front of you, guiding you to your next best step. You'll know you're in the flow when things start feeling effortless. Not that you don't work or take action, you do. But it feels more like you're being carried by a gentle current rather than swimming upstream. Decisions become clearer because you trust your inner guidance. Opportunities feel more obvious because you recognize the universe's signposts. The most beautiful part is how natural it all becomes. You stop overthinking everything and start trusting more. You worry less about the future because you know the universe has your back. You don't feel the need to control everything because you understand that sometimes the universe has an even better plan than yours. Life becomes an adventure, a dance with the divine, where every step reveals new possibilities. Your words become more powerful, yet simpler. You don't need long, complicated requests anymore because you and the universe develop a shorthand, like close friends who can communicate volumes with just a look. You learn to say less, but mean more. Your gratitude becomes deeper. Your trust becomes stronger. And your connection becomes clearer with each passing day. Notice how problems solve themselves more easily when you're in this flow. It's not that challenges disappear completely. They're still part of the human experience. But when you're aligned with universal energy, solutions appear more readily. Sometimes the answer comes through a random conversation, sometimes through a gut feeling, sometimes through what looks like pure coincidence. But you know better. You know it's all part of the universal dance. Let yourself be surprised by how good life can get. The universe loves to exceed our expectations when we stay open to receiving. Don't limit the how or when. Just keep your heart open, your words clear, and your faith strong. Remember, you're not just having a conversation with the universe. You're part of it, dancing with it, creating with it every single day. When you look back at where this journey began, you'll see how far you've come. What started as learning to speak to the universe has become a complete transformation in how you move through life. Every word you speak now carries intention. Every thought flows with purpose, and every step you take is guided by divine wisdom. Think of all the shifts you've experienced, from doubt to trust, from fear to faith, from wanting to receiving. These aren't just changes in how you talk. They're fundamental shifts in who you are. The universe hasn't just been listening to your words. It's been responding to your evolution. As you've learned its language, you've become more fluent in the dialect of miracles. Remember that this journey never truly ends. Each day brings new opportunities to deepen your connection, to refine your communication, and to expand your understanding of what's possible. Some days you'll feel like you're floating on cosmic energy, while other days might require more conscious effort to maintain that connection. Both experiences are perfectly normal and equally valuable. You now hold the keys to speaking the universe's language. You understand that every word you speak is a seed planted in the garden of your future. You know how to water these seeds with gratitude, nurture them with faith, and give them space to grow in divine timing. Most importantly, you've learned to trust the process, knowing that the universe's plan often exceeds your own imagination. Your relationship with the universe will continue to evolve, becoming richer and deeper with each passing day. Stay open to new levels of understanding, new ways of communicating, and new possibilities for co-creating with universal energy. Remember that you're not just sending messages out into the void. You're engaged in an ongoing dialogue with the very force that creates worlds. As you move forward from here, carry these truths in your heart. You are always connected to universal wisdom. Your words have power beyond measure. Your faith can move mountains. And most importantly, the universe is not just listening to you. It's eagerly waiting to respond with more blessings than you can imagine. Let this be your daily reminder. When you align your words with universal truth, speak from your heart with unwavering faith, and remain open to receiving, life becomes a beautiful dance of divine synchronicity. The universe isn't just your partner in creation, it's your greatest ally in bringing your dreams to life. Trust in this process. Trust in your connection. Trust in the perfect unfolding of your deepest desires. Because when you truly understand how to talk to the universe correctly, that's when the real magic begins to unfold in your life.